Alright guys, what's going on guys? It's your boy Kree here, bringing out another Borderlands 3 video. In this one, we're going to be going over the April 2nd hotfix. Real quick, we have some big highlights to go over, so with that being said, we're just going to go ahead and get right into it. We're trying to make this video pretty fast, and just going to get right into it. So it says today we'll release a hotfix for Borderlands 3, which will be live on platforms by 12 p.m. Pacific. See, that's noon Pacific, so 3 p.m. At the latest time Eastern for you guys on the East Coast. We're going to be getting a new slot machine event and a trials take all event, which is really nice. Basically, what's going to be happening. Remember a lot of those cool, good flat class mods that only drop from freaking trial bosses at the very end? Well, luckily for us, this event, where is it at? I just looked at it. Yeah, the trials take all event will allow us to have, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it'll allow us to have 100% chance to drop their pools from killing them. So that basically means that we'll be able to get a guaranteed drop from each of them. So that means, you know, if you want to go get yourself a bloodletter, you got to go. What was the one of the bloodletter? It was the Skag one. I can't remember his name, but it's like the elemental Skag at the very end. I've used that trial in a few showcases. If you want a rack pack, Tink, that's where you go get one. And then I'm trying to remember what the Wayward Tether trial drops. I actually really don't remember. As much as I run that trial, I really can't remember what that dude drops. Regardless, we also got the Slot Machine Mania. Pays out big time. There's a increased chance to win legendary gear from slot machines and or grenades to spawn. There's still a chance for other loot to drop, but the rate has been reduced, so you can win legendaries and take damage. Okay, well, that'll be interesting. I'll be playing a lot around with some of the slot machine stuff, and I probably will make a video talking about this new trials take all event, because that's awesome. Having those class mods drop guaranteed from those bosses at the very end. Because dude, I remember back in December, I was trying to get myself my first rack pack. Dude, that was such a pain in the butt. You have to restart the trial over and over again, and it's just a lot more time. Let's go ahead and scroll down and actually get down to some of the nitty gritty. So if you look right here, right, let me just adjust this real quick. We're just gonna move you. All right, cool. So if you look at this real quick, so we have some buffs and some nerfs. So first off, yo, shout out to the people who play on Moze. Shout out to the Moze. You know, I love these Moze. Flack and Moze is the main characters that I like to roll with in this game. We have been taking a closer look at Moze the last few weeks here at a set of hotfixes for those investigations primarily focused on improving her survivability. We will be further addressing some areas we identified as trouble spots for her in the future. So reduce the cooldown time for Iron Bear, dope. Increase the amount of fuel for Iron Bear, also dope. Increase the bonus from behind the Iron Curtain, ooh, and skill. Increase the bonus on experimental musician skill. Yo, anytime Moze gets a buff, I like the update. Shout out to Gearbox for both. Ow, I just freaking yanked the freaking headphone out of my ear. Dude, I need to invest in some AirPods and pull it. Leave me alone. Anyways, yeah. Anytime they buff Moze, I really like the update. Now, if we go ahead and look at the actual, you know, the damage, the weapon balancing that we got here, you know, there's gonna be a few sad things. So, first weapons that we're going over is the Damned. Increased weapon damage, cool. I really don't use the Damned, so I can't really give my opinion on it. Hyperion weapon shields, increase the amount of weapon shields absorbed. Okay, cool. I feel like that was something that was just kind of like never like an afterthought, was Hyperion weapon shield, so that's cool. The lob, look, if you guys thought the lob was going to stay this godly for this long, you guys are crazy. Luckily for us, they didn't touch any damage. They just increased fire rate and just reduced the projectiles from 3 to 1. So the lob is still going to do massive amounts of damage. It's just not going to, you know, shoot 3 each time, which was, I mean, dude, that was overkill. Having it shoot 3 balls was absolutely insane. So I mean, hey, the lob is still absolutely disgusting. Takes boom, increased damage, increased damage from the Starfall meteors. Dope. Moonfire, yo, I kind of want to give this gun another shot. I have a few good Moonfires here. Increased weapon damage, increased critical hit damage bonus. That makes this gun even more insane. Probably give a showcase on the recently new buff Moonfire. And the good Juju, I'm not gonna lie, whenever I was first trying to farm for this one, I'd probably say I killed Rampage about like 60 times until he actually dropped it for me. And then when I used the damn good Juju, I was pretty turned off by how like lackluster it was for how hard it was to get to. I mean, these are Mayhem 4 exclusive weapons. You would think they'd be a lot better. So the good Juju non-critical hits now increase critical damage bonus by 20%. This bonus stacks 25 times and is removed upon manual reload. Critical hits now. So does that mean each non-critical hit stacks a critical hit damage bonus by 20%? And if it stacks what? What? Wait, you're gonna get a 500% critical hit damage bonus? Is that what I'm looking at? That can't be right. No way. They would not do that. There's no way they would do that. Okay, well, I'll probably have to test out the good juju later on, because if it says it, I don't know. Generally in Borderlands games, things are not how they say they are. Anyways, let's go ahead. I know somewhere in here. Where's it at, dude? No way. Yeah, I don't know how I went over this, but right here, we're looking at the Pearl of Ineffable Knowledge nerf. It's not a huge nerf. It just tones it down to make it, you know, a bit more back to planet Earth. Literally, it's just the artifact had 90% damage instead of the 155%. So almost cutting it almost in half. Kind of hurts, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that artifact was absolutely busted. It still is insanely good, but it's just not going to be overwhelmingly the best artifact in the game. I mean, it'll be on par now with some elemental projectors, but I mean, it's still very good. And they also addressed this issue with the Siren Stone class mod, where the Stone's class mod was actually allowing you to take more damage, which is complete garbage, instead of decreasing the damage taken, so making you more squishy than versus making you more tanky. But other than that, though, guys, that's it for this quick little hotfix. I figured I'd go over it because there's a lot of high stuff I want to hit on. The two new mini events with the trial bosses and the slot machines. A few of the nerfs, including the Pearl, include Moze buff for the win, baby. A few weapons that we need to go over, like Lob, the Moonfire, and the good juju, in my opinion, and the Tig Boom. I got a few cool Tig Booms I want to test out. But yeah, guys, anyways, I hope you all did enjoy the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, then go ahead and drop a little like button, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out, brothers.